everybody, it's time for another edition of Baking in Your Jammies. Today's edition finds us making Mandarin orange cake with pineapple frosting. This is a cake that my mom has made oodles of times for me for my birthday and for other special occasions, and since this is Mother's Day weekend, I thought that this would be a fun thing to make just in honor of her and honor of moms everywhere. The funny thing is, I talked to my mom earlier today and she had just made this cake for her friend Maury for his birthday. So happy birthday to Maury, and I'm going to post a picture of her cake because she made it as a layer cake and I'm going to make it in a 9x13 pan. You can do it either way, it's just as good. Let's review the cast of ingredients that we have for today. This is just a really easy cake that you use with a cake mix. And so I'm using a Betty Crocker Super Moist Yellow Cake Mix. You can use any kind of yellow cake mix that you want. And then it takes 4 eggs, 1 cup of oil, 1 11-ounce can of Mandarin oranges, and you do use the juice with that. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of orange flavoring. And then for the frosting, it's a small 8-ounce container of Cool Whip, 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, and you use the juice with that too. And then 1 small package, a 3.5-ounce package of instant vanilla pudding. So that's what you need. So let's get going. I've got my oven preheated to 350 and I have my pan prepared. And as I said, I'm going to make mine in my 9x13 pan, and I have greased it and I have floured the pan. You can use 8-inch rounds or 9-inch rounds. If you use 9 inches, it's going to be just a little bit shorter. 8 inches is going to give you a taller cake. And this is really a pretty cake to make as a layered cake. But today I'm going to do it in my 9x13. So let's get started. I'm going to just use 1 packet of the yellow cake mix. And then I have already cracked 4 eggs and use all 4 yolks and whites of the egg. And then it's a cup of oil. And I'm using canola oil. And I'm going to mix that up just a little bit before I put the oranges in. And so just like a regular cake, you can do this certainly in your mixer. And you don't need to beat it much, just mix it in. Mix it up until it is all incorporated. This is a really moist cake, and because you are frosting it with Cool Whip, you do want to keep it in the refrigerator if you do have any leftovers, and it is really good once it's chilled. Alrighty, so we've got that mixed up. I'm going to put in just that little bit of orange flavoring. And then I'm going to just fold in those Mandarin oranges, and that's it. And you won't believe how yummy this is. This is a really good cake for birthdays or in the summertime. It's just really refreshing. And I just thought it would be fun to do in honor of Mother's Day. And since we have a couple of inches of fresh snow here in Deerwood, it isn't feeling much like spring at all. Maybe this will get me in that mood again. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to fold in that whole can with the juice included of those Mandarin oranges. Oh, they smell yummy. So we're just going to fold those in. Alrighty, and that's it. Alrighty, so I have this all ready to go. It's all folded in, and you don't want to mush the oranges, so just fold that in nicely. And then I'm using that 9x13 pan, and you're going to bake this for about 40 minutes. You'll start to smell it. You want to just make sure that when you put a toothpick in that it comes out clean, and then you're going to cool it completely. And then once it's cool, we're going to frost it. Alrighty, now it's time to make our topping, our frosting. It's not really frosting like powdered sugar type frosting. It's just a yummy, yummy Cool Whip thickened with pudding and crushed pineapple topping. So on your completely cooled cake, we're going to spread this, and it's going to be delicious. So we're going to take that can of crushed pineapple, and you use all of the juices. See if I can do this while cutting my fingers off. Alrighty, so that whole can of crushed pineapple, and it's a 20-ounce can. And then 1 small packet of vanilla instant pudding. And we're going to mix this together. And that pudding adds the sweetness to it, and it also makes it thick. So we're going to mix that up. And you don't add anything to the pudding, it's just the dry pudding mix that you put in there. So we'll just mix that up with crushed pineapple, and then we're going to take 1 8-ounce package or 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. And I had this in the refrigerator for overnight. So it is not, it's all thawed. And then we're gonna just fold, do a lot of folding. We're gonna fold that pineapple in. Ooh, does that smell good? And that makes your frosting. Now if you have a layer cake, you're gonna put a layer of this between your 2 cake layers, and then you're going to continue to frost it just like you would any layered cake. In our 9 by 13 pan, we're going to just take our cold cake here and spread this on. It smells so yummy. Okay. We're going to take the whole works. And frost that cake. And then if you can wait, you're going to chill it for a couple of hours till it firms up. And then you're going to enjoy it. So there is our mandarin orange cake, looking delicious and smelling even better. Enjoy, and happy Mother's Day to all my friends that mother.